So I'm going to show you how to produce the best performing seller ad. It's the best one I got. It's the one I always do. So whenever in doubt, whenever you want to actually start over, start from scratch, reset this, really tap into the lowest cost seller lead you possibly can, do this exactly. I'm going to share my screen. The first thing you do, when you look at your available templates is you head down to the conversion template, this one right here. It's called a conversion template. And you first build out this ad. If someone wanted to buy your home, would you sell it? Not so that you can run it, just so that you can have the image that you want. So at the end of the day, whatever that is, okay, build it out. Okay, let's just say it was Atlanta, okay, Atlanta, Georgia. Let me just make this up for you so you're really clear. Do not just go in there and assume that this is the image you're going to use. Bypass this step, go into the drop the pin, put in that address or zip code, figure it out, like really get clear, go into the ad image and design the image with the pin drop in mind, because if you don't do that, then it's not going to be clear. And I get it. You guys all are using different images. I'll give you some ideas around using this funnel for different images, but start here. Get really clear that wherever your pin drop is, you have to design the ad image if you're going to use the map to acknowledge all 15 miles. And sometimes I actually like to go a little bit wider just in case someone comes from around the circle. So just make sure that's the image you use. This is the most inclusive image you will ever use, no matter what you do. No one will feel like they're being discriminated against if they're doing a map where every single person can see that they live in that area. Okay, now, once you lock into that pin drop, again, once you lock into it, you now have this coordinate. It's like a 33.74 minus 84, something looks like that. Now you go back and you take that same address or same zip code and you design the ad image with that in mind. And so when you are testing this funnel, you should actually test it with a satellite. You should test it with a map. If you have mountains, you should be trying it with a terrain, okay? Like for example, if I went into Santa Monica, you can see like the mountains are pretty cool looking there. If you went into some place like Colorado Springs, it's worth trying things with different styles of images. I'm telling you, satellites, map, terrain, you should be testing them all. That's called an A/B test. But the split test, I like to actually just build the image this way, okay? I like to build the image this way. So I'm going to make it just a map just for fun. Okay. And then I'm not going to build it. I'm going to show you because for Brittany already got hers. Once you build that actual ad, I just want you not even a split test. I just want you to build it and launch it. And then you're actually going to turn it off. Okay. So you're going to go to your ad section and that one with the emojis that you just built, just toggle that off. You're going to use that same image just like this. You're actually now going to go to your settings, and your settings, you're going to go down all the way to this little button that says asset. Okay, see that little assets button there in the funnel settings? That will include all these images, okay? Any image you ever ran. And you can see the one that you just built because here it is, March 3rd. What's the date? March 3rd. It's the one I just built. Here's the image itself, right? It's got Atlanta in it because for Brittany, that's the area. Like I'm doing something right there in the middle that includes this 15 miles. And so I'm gonna just drag this onto my computer. I'm literally just taking my mouse and dragging that image onto my computer. I'm sure if you have a PC or something, it might be like a right click, copy, save type of thing. But you take that image and now you're going to head on over to the funnels. And so if you go into the funnels, scroll down to this particular funnel within the conversion template, not the emoji one. That's just what if someone wanted to buy your home. I want you to go actually down to the blue house. What's your home really worth? Click select, continue. And now you're just actually going to upload that image you just dragged on to the computer from your asset section, your settings. Okay. So what you're looking for is that image that was just downloaded, and it should populate there for you. And once it does, okay, that is the one you take, you click open, you pull that in, it'll load, and it'll forever stay inside your images. Okay. And really, then you just make sure when you click next that you drop that pin. So for Brittany, I know that she wanted 30084. So I'm going to make sure that that 15 miles is included in there. So I'm going to go drop a pin, take that, Tucker, Georgia, done. Perfectly represents my image. It's going to be the what's your home really worth, enter your address, receive your home value. Click next, click next again. It's already locked in with the longitude, latitude. I'm going to set this budget to 10. I'm going to split test it 1, 2, 3. I'm going to leave it just on Facebook and I'm going to deploy. And that's it. That's how you build that ad. Now, I could do some other things, right? I can do, I'll give you some examples. Here's Jennifer. I can pull in any picture I want. You can build something like this on Canva. Okay. Here is Kristen building this one. Really cool, right? Different ideas that could make sense in your market. What about Wendy in Las Vegas? So if you're going to run any type of image, make sure the image is high resolution and make sure that it is one that would be inclusive to the entire 15 miles. They'd be like, yep, that's me. That's the entire area. That's the region. That's where I live. You know, you don't want to discriminate because then it'll affect your ad. That's why when in doubt, always go back to this image. And maybe what you want to try is A/B testing variations of the map image inside the What's Your Home Really Worth funnel. Maybe you do a split test of 3 of these maps within there, $10 each, maybe a little bit more in some of your higher end markets. I've been trying, you know, $12.50 up to 15 in some really high end markets, but split them for about 24 hours, let them reach about 500 people each, spend a little bit more than $10 each before you make that decision to toggle or turn off or pause anything. But the map, the satellite image, those are really good ones to go back to. It never fails. It never fails. So that is your little lesson for today, okay? And then it'll just naturally deploy, and then you'll show up into your ad section, and you just kind of wait there. Like you're gonna see, here they are, 1, 2, 3. And Brittany's just gonna let these kind of compete against each other for the next 24 to 48 hours. And really, it's that simple, guys. So just so you know, that's how you set up the split test. That's how you find the winning formula. That particular funnel, the what's your home really worth, enter your address, receive your home value, is my fave. It absolutely is. And so make that the priority. I think you'll really get some great results there, and look forward to seeing you on the mastermind. Talk to you.